Welcome to The Switch, podcasts that are wired to online and offline marketing.
Okay, we're back here on The Switch with our special guest, Annabel, and obviously Wayne. And, obviously, yeah, we don't go anywhere without Wayne. And we've got a special part of the show where we show a couple of really, really cool things. Annabel has brought in a couple of her cool products in.
Yep, I tried to kind of bring in my current favourites.
Oh, current favourites.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a.
It changes all the time.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure it does.
Yeah, you get so many cool.
There's always new things, but yeah.
So, product number one. And do we have a product number one?
So it's a book called "Don't Hug Doug."
Do you want to hold it up to the camera? There we go.
And
nice plug.
It's a book that covers a few different topics, including consent. Which a lot of people don't think you need to teach early on, but it's very important. Again, the earlier you teach, a lot of these things, the easier it is, and it's
consent is in responsibility or permission
as in permission.
Permission, yeah.
Specifically, in regards to like body boundaries. So,
okay.
So the book, covers, like Doug doesn't like to hug.
Yep.
Not everyone does, and that's okay.
Yep.
But you need to ask. You don't just give someone a hug. They might not like it. So it's important to ask. So, can I give you a hug, or would you prefer a handshake, or...
Yep, totally.
Or I'll just wave.
That's a hard thing to approach as an adult.
I must admit, I'm known as a bit of a hugger.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I ask permission.
Not at all.
Sometimes someone will go, "I'll see," and they'll lean in, and you go, "Is it okay to hug?" I will always ask if it's okay to hug.
Yeah.
Because.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm not a hand holder.
No.
I'm not a hugger.
Yep.
When my daughter started playing rugby at a club where there was a lot of Maoris. They can't get away from the hugging.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, I'm hugging someone. And it's like, oh my gosh. I really struggled with that.
So that's hard because it can be a cultural
and I couldn't say no.
Expectation. No, that's the thing. But we need to be empowering our children from a very young age to feel confident enough to say no. But
and not take something for granted and ask first.
Or ask. So
especially when you get into someone's space.
I need to buy 30 of those. Hand them around the rugby club.
It's all about respectful relationships. Starting those respectful relationships earlier on, because if we're teaching our children from a young age that your feelings don't matter. Yeah. Your friend wants a hug, you give them a hug because you don't want to make them upset. It doesn't matter that you don't want it. You do it.
Yeah, I see.
And then they're growing up believing their feelings and, the way that they feel is not important. It's more important to be making other people feel
I see what you mean.
Better.
Yeah.
And then we have a whole lot of other problems when they're teenagers and adults.
Adults, yeah. I mean, how do you approach it when, as an adult?
I know, I still find it awkward. Like
very awkward.
When people hug, I just do it. And it's like...
Yeah, you just do it.
It's ingrained in me that like...
My buffer zone is quite...
You're going to have to start saying, okay, I'll hug you, but I don't like hugging.
Well, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And my buffer zone is probably very similar to yours, and it sounds like, because personal contact is very precious to me. And I'm not good at it.
No.
I'm not comfortable with it.
No.
But people, judging from how people know me, they think I am, because I suppose my personality is maybe a little bit warmer than most.
Yeah.
But it's personal contact.
Yeah.
Even with my kids, I really struggle to hold their hands.
Yeah,
Which is really odd.
that's been something that's been hard my whole life. Like, in my family's not that affectionate, but I've even been less affectionate than all of them.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
as an adult, it can be quite hard for other people to understand.
Oh yeah, I mean the Curtises are very we're always around contact.
Yep.
So when people come into a family gathering or whatever, they're like, "Whoa,
You've got to conform. Got to conform.
Everybody's yeah, exactly. No, everybody's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you guys just all hug each other and everything." Okay,
Yeah.
and you just take it for granted.
But you do. I think it takes time. Like, I'm learning to be more confident in myself when if someone's asking me, can I hug you, or a handshake, and I'm just saying now, like, I prefer not to.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
And
where
then-
COVID
That's your
was.
choice,
That's where COVID was really cool.
That's
Yeah.
why I
Really
loved
like
COVID.
it.
That's right.
I loved
No
it.
wonder you liked
I
it.
loved it. Oh man,
What the
I
heck?
loved it.
I loved it because I wasn't, when you're not sure to go in for a handshake or a hug or
Yeah,
whatever.
there was no decision to be made.
No, and it was just like,
Brilliant.
no,
Loved it.
can't, sorry. Like,
Yeah, but some people went the other way.
yeah,
Which is
yeah.
very, very strange.
Yep.
Drag,
Great.
bringing it back to, circling around back to the
Yep.
book. Great book.
Yes, so
Awesome book.
I love the book.
respecting everyone.
Yeah, it's not something you
Personal
would
space.
typically find, would you?
Yeah.
So that's cool.
But yeah,
Okay,
Great.
it's okay. You don't have to
You don't
like
have to hug.
hugs,
that's all right. Nothing wrong with it.
but some people do. So,
Yeah.
we're all great.
Okay.
Alrighty, product number 2.
Here we
Is some little people.
Can you show it up to the camera, please?
Yes.
When you're ready.
I will get them out.
Ooh.
I've got little people.
Oh, cool.
It's like a little family.
Oh.
So these are very textural too, aren't they? So they're
yes, they have.
Are they wooden?
They are wooden, but they've got like crocheted clothes
Mm.
and felt clothes, and a little hat. Not that one.
very.
But yeah, little family, different size people, and with the clothes. But yeah, they're quite textural, as well.
And do you
But
find
it's-
people who buy those, do they decorate them? Do they draw on them? Do they, what do they do?
They can do, but it's mostly you play with them.
It's the alternative
as
to
they are,
the plastic dolls and,
Mm.
and all
Yeah,
that sort of stuff.
but
It's an
also
alternative.
like they're not restricted. Like they're not gender.
Mm.
They could be.
Yep.
Any gender.
I did notice that
Yeah.
it was very non-specific.
Yeah,
so.
they could be. Any culture.
Mm.
Any mostly any age, as well. But it's about children using their imagination and role play
Yeah.
with them. So often a lot of the toys and resources I have, there's no right or wrong way to use them.
Mm.
So it's using your imagination to how you want to use them. So
Brilliant.
yeah.
Love it. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Okay, we got a couple of websites to have a look at.
Excellent.
Because we are branding and marketing, and we've talked a lot about education, about people, about our own personal experiences and our own personal issues, I suppose.
Yep. We should
and
get to branding.
It's been very interesting.
And are we looking at competitors, people in a similar space?
What we're going to do
Yep.
is just a bit of a journey.
Okay.
So this is more, it's a little bit about a bit of an education piece about marketing, branding, and we're just going to walk through a bit of a user journey just to show any businesses what visitors would be looking at. So when they actually start looking at products in your industry. So we've got 3 businesses who may or may not be competitors of yours. So we've got Modern Teaching Aids,
Yep.
Growing Kind Education Toys,
Yep.
and Nestling and Nook
Yep.
Toys.
Yes.
Okay,
Got a good
So-
range.
they got a good range.
Yep, all of them. So modern teaching aids has probably been around the longest.
Yeah,
that actually sounds a little bit more traditional from a brand perspective.
Yeah,
sounds traditional.
So we're going to start off with modern teaching aids. So if they're out networking, as you do, someone from Modern Teaching Aids may go to a networking event or may see some customers or may converse online. Modern Teaching Aids. So the first thing you notice, what is the first thing you notice?
oh, they pop up.
They got some ads going on here. How many reviews do they have?
Can't tell.
Can't tell because they haven't got their Google My Business account.
Exactly right.
So people start to question whether it's a legitimate business or not, which is a bit of a problem. No one can leave reviews. So if you sell a product to a customer who's really, really happy about your product, they can't say anything, tell anyone. So Google is as much as people find it hard to get Google reviews, it is absolutely critical to any business. If I look up burning fruit.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be showing off now.
Yeah.
116. And I'm not showing off. I'm just showing you the power of Google reviews.
It's a massive difference. It is. Absolutely.
Huge difference. And
surprising that a company like that hasn't got that linked.
That is actually very surprising.
Yep.
Because they are, one of the biggest educational suppliers to schools.
They are.
They could. Well, that's probably why they don't see it as important because they don't need to. But
if
it's still important.
Yeah.
Very important.
If I go to Growing Kind.
Yep. Because parents don't know about modern teaching aids. If I mention that.
Yeah.
They've never heard of them.
No,
there you go.
It's only teachers in schools.
Within the system. That's where their market is.
They've got a very narrow demographic that they're marketing.
Yeah, and they go to those sort of events as well.
So I'm just going to go to see what happens with the others. So Growing Kind Education Toys.
No.
Another one? Wow.
Another one.
I don't have any.
We weren't going to talk about that.
We don't talk about that, but
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yep. Set up your business page. First thing you do.
So if
Google's.
So
Google
Nestling
review.
and Nook toys, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Don't tell me there's a third one. Oh my lordy.
So
what's going on with the education
we don't know.
toys business?
What are you talking about?
So when it comes to marketing and branding, from an education merchandising point of view, there are some things missing.
Yep.
And this is the first step on a user's journey to buying a product.
Yeah.
Right? It's not when they get to your website. That's the second step. If you don't have reviews, if you don't have a Google My Business that's validating and giving your business credibility, you are missing out on a big portion of your audience because they are expecting reviews, especially of the products that you sell.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you don't have, Annabel, a
Absolutely.
Google My Business page,
better get onto that.
you've got to get onto it because your competitors aren't.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
You would just go.
You will,
apart from ones that are already paying for ads.
So the way you do this is not, oh my gosh, I haven't got a Google My Business page. You say, okay, I haven't. I've had a lot of my business. I've a lot on my plate, but it's time I ramped up my marketing a little bit. You don't have to go nuts. So you set yourself targets. You get a Google My Business page. It'll take some time through snail mail to get through. Okay. And you set yourself targets of, I'm going to get 5 reviews per month. Yep. Yeah. Or 10 reviews per month, whatever is comfortable. Yep. Yeah. And certainly in my business and likely in your business, it's really, really super hard because there's a lot of competition. Yeah. A lot of competition. In yours, there's probably, up to 10 competitors.
But you've got some very unique product as well.
But you've got a unique product. You've got your product's a niche. Yep. They're very unique, and you got what sounds like repeat business. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So these are people who are willing to come, not only willing to come back to your store, but would be absolutely willing to leave you a review. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And if you want to hit that five review target, by the end of the year, you'll have what, 30, 50, 60 reviews. If you hit that 100 mark, and I was celebrating when we got to the 100 mark.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It was amazing. It was such, and these are going to stay with your business for your lifetime, so you can't put a value on it. Absolutely. And if you want to give a $10 discount or a $10 voucher for, or a $50 voucher or a $100 voucher for a review, man, it's worth it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go back
So
to your
easy.
database.
Because that's what I was wondering, whether you incentivize or
Absolutely, you do.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Remarket to your existing database. People that have purchased, in the last 6 months even.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You have to offer incentives.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure if that was like
there was
bribery.
No, not
because
at
at
all.
the end of the
And they
day,
won't
they're going to
leave
give
it
you a
out.
review based on your product, whether they think
Okay.
your product is good or it's helped them,
Yep.
especially in this field
Yeah.
and what we've been talking about and the importance of education and whatever. So, get onto it.
I'll get onto that.
Got to get onto it, because if these guys aren't,
I know. Well,
Yeah.
that's surprising that, none of them
none of them.
have gotten.
That's right.
Oh.
First step. Obviously, the second step is actually going to their homepage, and wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. There's
It's
there's missing real estate, and I'm only going to look at the above the. Oh, geez, what the heck? What the heck? What happened there?
Mm.
That's a massive.
That's a massive menu.
Yes.
I don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
Is it under construction? I mean, is it under the hover construction?
Maybe.
Maybe it is.
Yep.
Oh, it is. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
they break it down.
So they've
Wow.
actually
These guys are massive supply chain.
But
These
see,
guys.
this
is what they do.
these are the
Yeah.
the top
they may be the top, but
suppliers.
what a crazy website.
But
They're
yeah.
actually covering the whole of their above the fold header panel.
Yep.
They've wasted a load of real estate on the left, because most
Yeah.
people read their websites on the left and then in an F shape on the left hand side,
Yep, yep.
across the top, and then across the middle.
Yep.
Um,
But it's a bit overwhelming, I think, to me. Like,
you have no idea what the call to action color is. Is it red? Is it blue? I have no idea. I don't know what to click on. It's just one big bunch of colors, and it looks very dated
yeah,
as well. There's nothing really modern about it. You got the rounded corners here, you got the square corners there. The style guide is really mixed up. It doesn't really look fun as well. It could be me, but it doesn't really look engaging.
yeah,
There's no animations. I know animations they can be done well. They can be done subtly. And if you're selling teaching aids to people who are going to be using them, we're the people.
Yeah.
We're the people.
yeah,
Yeah.
So people need to be shown to be using these products. There would be a need to have case studies, some real usage of these products. Where's the credibility as well? I mean, that's Symposium 22, teaching STEAM with cool confidence. So you can register for a particular event.
yeah.
You can shop up to 70% off, but you can't see what you're actually going to buy. And Merry and Bright, Deck the Hall. Oh, you can buy Christmas stuff. Where's the trust? Where's the credibility? Where's the engagement?
Well, they have over 20,000.
I suppose in your industry.
Yep.
You know these guys.
Yeah.
If I'm a teacher.
Yep.
Or I'm a parent, I have no idea.
You don't.
I'm just going to bounce away.
Yeah. It's just
your online presence is.
teachers know about it.
Your online presence is absolutely critical.
They don't have to try that
Yes,
hard.
they've got a captured market. But you know what? When you don't do the basics really well, it doesn't take much for somebody to come along and take that captured market because you've been caught napping.
That's right.
But I think like the schools, like they're approved providers.
So that's
they have a leg in. Like
approved provider. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. There you go.
Like Wayne says.
They don't need to try.
Well, sooner or later they will.
But yeah.
Oh, this looks a little bit nicer, doesn't it? A little bit calmer.
Yep.
And it already.
Oh wow.
Oh, geez. What are you saying?
It already wants you
Wow.
notifications.
notifications.
It looked. What I was going to say was it looked more crafty, hands-on.
It looked very crafty.
More, textural.
Brown is probably the least favorite color on the internet.
Yep.
So it's an interesting choice of color.
Yeah, it's not quite brown, but you've got pinks in there, like a smoky.
Yeah, well, I guess it's supposed to be more natural.
Yeah. I mean, I like the cleanliness of this design, but I was a little bit disturbed about something. What was it? It was this. It was that. Oh my gosh. Oh,
that's the second one that's done
that's
that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What
is there a theme? Is there a theme here?
I do that as well.
There's a theme there.
Yeah.
No Google. No business Google.
No
Google business.
And big menus.
And what? Sorry.
Big
and the
menus.
menus.
Big menus. I mean, if you look at this menu, this is a really, really good. I like the way, because you've got an age group. But why didn't it have pictures of kids in that age group to really engage the parents?
Yep.
Because you are appealing to parents and teachers, but with the parents, if you're selling to parents online and you've got products for that age group, you really want an engaging.
Yeah, I mean the opportunity's there.
And
they've just got text with the age groups.
Here you've got no opportunity to show anything, because it's so. It just needs to be categorized better. There's no real reason why you should be showing every single brand. It needs to be categorized, because parents. How are parents going to serve? They're not going to serve. Some parents may serve for particular brands. Yeah, but a lot of them are looking for different brands of a particular product.
And they're more likely to persevere if that name has been given to them or recommended from a friend or a colleague. They're more likely to persevere looking for what they're looking for.
But couldn't you just search it?
Well, so they've actually added search as a major part of their site, which is really cool.
Yep.
They've really made it prominent, and I really do like that. And if you're on if you do have an e-commerce store, that is absolutely critical. That and delivery. Same day shipping, which is really cool. But there's no link to find out a little bit more about that, because delivery is absolutely key to people ordering online. So searching and delivery is absolutely critical. So not a bad top header panel. I don't want to scroll down. I'm just looking at engagement in the top. They haven't got a tagline either. Have you noticed that? They haven't got a tagline, so you don't really know what the business stands for.
Yep.
Is it targeting a particular age group? Who knows? I don't know until I look at the age menu. But people don't tend to go to menus first. They tend to scroll through the website. So not having a tagline is, I think, detrimental to most businesses.
Definitely. And also, it's that, depending on the business name, it is the explainer for a lot of business names, because they are some are quite ambiguous. So unless you've got something visually there straight away, and actually there isn't, that's putting you in that right place. So from a visual point of view,
that's right.
I'm not really too sure what I'm looking at there. So and it's not changing. So if you've got a slider or something, and those images are touching on say product shots or whatever, then at least you're starting to build up a picture of what this business is about. But in this case, you've hit it on the head, Steve.
Yeah.
A slogan, strapline, whatever you want to call it, would go a long way.
I have no idea what this picture is, but
no
idea what the picture. And the fact that this big box covers it doesn't really help me.
No, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
If that came on and slid off or dissolved or something, at least you could see the whole image better. But it doesn't. It just stays there and blocks it out.
Yeah. So as we look more and more at it, not great. Does this one? What does this do? No, nothing.
Static.
So static. Okay, let's see. Nestling in Nook. Let's see what's going on there. Oh.
Okay, so this already I'm feeling.
Yeah.
See, this is what I was talking about with the slider. I'm starting to feel the market and see what this is all about.
Yeah, nice transition.
There's only two? Only two there. Okay.
Only two. They could have added maybe a couple more.
Yeah.
Nice transitions.
Yep. Four's good. Four's acceptable.
Nice font.
Photos.
I like the font. The font's really fun.
It's already putting you in a
Childlike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Feeling it now.
And the products they've used are quite very nice, actually. The wood.
Yeah.
So very, very tactile. And the branding is very, very creative, I would say. Tagline.
Did you do the branding?
Tagline wise, nothing.
No
tagline, which is again very disappointing. Parents really need to know what they're looking at. Is it products? Is it an experience? Is it clothes? Is it clothes? Are they selling these clothes?
Yeah, I mean the imagery is telling a story, but it's just still not 100. You're not 100% sure.
100% sure, are you?
Yeah. The other image says more about kids crafty or kids doing things. That as I said, another 2 more images would be perfect.
Yeah. Are they sweets? Are they sweets?
I don't know.
Magic for your little ones.
They're little coloured stones.
Yummy. Oh, they are. That they could eat. No, I mean
it's the wrong age group.
It's not the safest. It's not the safest.
I was going to say they would not be recommended for under 3.
No, they wouldn't, would they?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So dangerous products for your kids. Buy them here. If you don't want your kids anymore, I got the product for you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Interesting.
Big menus or no menus?
Big.
Yeah.
Oh,
bang!
No,
there it is.
What are they doing?
Using the same.
And look, it's going off. It's going off the screen. Look under product. Their text is going off the actual menu. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
How have they not noticed that?
I need to do a lot of things with my own website.
What's new? I don't know. What's new? Nothing. Back in stock. There's nothing back in stock. Reading Nook. There's no reading. There's nothing under reading.
So obviously there's meant to be stuff coming or about to happen, but nothing's there.
There's nothing there. It's like if I was a parent looking at this, I think, oh, geez, that's a.
There's not a lot of product.
Not a lot of product, is there?
I'll move on.
Yeah, I think I'll bounce away. Franz, let's. I actually can't hover over. Oh, hang on this. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's actually it's a scrolling menu. Wow, that's crazy. Why would you scroll in a menu? So
too many options.
So many options. You don't know where to look. Categories is good. This could have been
there's no hierarchy in
you go away.
Just a list
this
of
menu's struggling.
Yeah.
That menu could have been half the size, if not a third of the size, if they just got rid of this real estate. Yep. It is a shop. Do they have delivery? Flat rate shipping for if you purchase $10.95 Australia wide. Okay, that's pretty cool. Buy now, play now, pay later. That's interesting. Afterpay and Hum available. Interesting.
I haven't heard of Hum.
No, I haven't heard of them. But there's no click. I can't click on it to find out anything
Hum,
more.
yeah, Hum's a credit card.
Afterpay.
Yeah.
So all in all, I mean, this obviously I think probably is the most warming of the 3.
Most inviting.
Most inviting. It's got some nice colours. It's got some nice imagery, but no message really. No real target. Well, I mean, the target demographic is for parents because it's all about kids. But where's the credibility? Where's the trust?
And I dare say that the that other image puts me in a place of a little bit, a little bit
absolutely. Parents would say, "No way would my kids play with that."
It's a lovely photo. The image is warm, and but they should have just changed the age of the hand. It just looks dangerous for.
I mean, one thing that you would expect to see is if you were an up and coming store and you had some really, really cool products.
Yep.
Some statistics on those products would be awesome, wouldn't it? Like how many of these have you sold? What are the best sellers?
Yeah.
And that would obviously make up part, if not all, of the top half of the page.
Even stop animation of one of those little, places being built and coming together.
Oh, yes.
Like
it's so easy to do.
Like they used to do with the Lego stuff.
So easy to
do. It with the little,
that would be so
the little
cool.
fairy
Teach
place.
me how to do that,
all that.
I don't know how to do that.
So easy to do. Yeah.
So
all in all, I mean, the company probably with the biggest bucks is probably them.
Yep.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
But they've done nothing.
No.
Yep.
And I think they're ripe for the picking. I think someone needs to take them over.
Someone by the name of Thriving Minds.
Yeah, Thriving Minds Education. Brilliant, guys. Hope that was hope that was helpful. We're going to be back for some scruples.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Nice one.